quick rundown. I'm replacing the driver mirror, busted off. This door actually comes apart pretty simple. I couldn't find a video of this car itself, Lincoln Mark V. So I just kind of, I bought the second one over there, so just kind of dissected that one before I started on this one. It's pretty simple though. There's your panel there, but when you basically come to pulling everything apart, it's basically just one screw here, and then it just hinges up from this piece here. Just kind of hinges out of from where that sits on that, sits in there. So it's just the one screw there, and then after that you have your ashtray, which has two screws. We'll get to it. Whatever, it's not popping. There's two screws, one on each side that hold this in from underneath, or from the top when you open the ashtray, which pin it through that. And then after you pull that, basically the armrest itself, the one screw there that holds the ashtray in, actually holds this assembly together there with that one screw. So after you get that screw out, you can kind of see there and there how these two pins grab it, and they just kind of like pull out on an angle. So like once they're in, you just kind of give it a little tug, away from there. You can see the angle of how to pull. It's pretty simple. Once you got that apart, you can leave the door handle. You don't have to pull the handle. So there's like a nut on the backside here, or a screw, or a bolt, whatever, on the backside there that to pull the handle. Don't need to do that. You can leave that. So you'll have a plug here for the light there, and then your plugs here for your ashtray. I'm also, while I'm in here, replacing the speaker, and then to get the mirror joystick off, it's just that little cap there that just spins off. It just sits here, so you're just spinning off. So while I'm here, like I said, I'm doing the speaker, and then to get to the mirror itself, it's behind here. I'll just get this tape off. Looks like somebody was obviously in here already, previous to me. I don't know why. They had different screws in the speaker, so I don't know if they attempted to get into the speaker or something. I don't know. But there's basically two access holes here and here to get to. Up inside is where you can see, I don't know if you can see whatever, but kind of hard to see in this dark, but there's a screw here, a screw there that actually holds this mirror assembly on, and then you just kind of feed the joystick cable down through. Comes through right there, that black cable comes up through this hole right here. So that's this one here. And then basically to put everything back, just reverse it. And then I obviously have to pull the lock, the push lock, just to get it past that. But other than that, man, pretty simple. Like I said, just reverse the process to put it back all together. To remove this piece, the armrest, whatever, this whole cover assembly from the door panel itself, there will be two screws that kind of hold this part on here, and then one here, one back there, and then there's like three or whatever across the bottom here. The third one there. So it's pretty simple. Once you remove like the armrest and everything, basically you have a bunch of little push pins that hold everything together, that hold everything, this whole assembly, to the door itself. And to get those off, I bought one of these little tools here where it's a little popper, so it just kind of just pops the pin without actually breaking anything. They sell them on Amazon. They have like the other ones that are just like a bar, like a pry bar or whatever with the notches in it, but I like that tool. So these cars come with the the fake wood grain, so I redid everything in vinyl to match and kind of go with the steering wheel. Helps clean it up a bit. So just a little quick shot of that. Everything there, all the wood trim on the doors, everything back there. back here too. Yeah, so a little trim piece there. Everything in the door. Definitely cleaned it up a lot. Cause like the wood grain in there is it's that old 70s crappy looking, like faded panel looking stuff. So just a quick little update.